Okay, so go ahead.
How much? Do we have a count on what we collected thus far for the food?
I would have to give me a second. Um, Slide right on over here to my app real quick. I hope it don't bump me back out on my sound. This thing, you know, it's acting stupid. But so I'm in the app right now. $120 to date.
To date, okay, fair enough. Not enough, but okay.
So that means
You still got some.
that's not accurate.
That can't be right, man.
Yeah,
Because it's only showing 3 successful payments.
those are from Kathy right there.
Hold up a second.
Yeah.
Let's see. All right, payments. No, that's it, cuz. That's it. 50-50, 20, 25, 25.
So that's already more than 120.
That's 150, 70. Why is it not showing up in the main portion?
Well, Deron said he had some money that day. Did you get? I think he was trying to pay cash. Did you get anything from him, or did you leave?
I left before you did.
Oh, that's a
Week 4. Okay. So week 4. So it's 5 successful payments, $170. After whatever they take out is 163.56.
163.56.
I'm sorry.
Repeating the number you gave. All right. Well, that ain't gonna cut it. So for all of those who listen, hey, we got to get this money in, y'all. We got to get this money in. You know, we saw the facility over the week, Tuesday or Wednesday. We saw the facility earlier this week, and it is phenomenal. We got a great place in the park. We got the run of the entire facility while we're there, and it's really, really nice to do. Air conditioned. It's a really nice facility. We got a pool to play with, indoor pool and an outdoor pool. All we need to do is pull together the fucking money so we can eat. That's all we need to do.
Hey, Darren, are you stuck? Are you frozen down there?
No, I'm here.
I'm talking about Darren. I don't see him moving.
Yeah,
I'd like to see a look.
Yeah.
I want to see his. I want to see his face when he say, "Fuck this money to eat."
Oh man, I put the phone down. I'm using my Bluetooth speaker. But yeah, man, this money, y'all. Come on. We got to get this money. We got to get this shit off. Ain't May waiting on us to get this shit off.
You know, that's a long way off. I think when we need $2,000 and we had 170.
Yeah.
Yeah, we got to definitely do better than this, man.
We got to do better than this.
Yeah. I'm sure together, collectively, we just 50 of us just wasted $20 on something. It could have been $1,000 right there.
I'm sure.
The last couple of days.
Yeah.
I'm sure.
Easily.
I know I did.
Yeah. So I don't know what it's gonna take for y'all to come up out of these comatose states, y'all in, but put the family over at least 1 6-pack or 2.
One blunt or two.
1 blunt or 2. You know.
Come on, people.
You can. That's all we're asking. Then you can carry on with your routine. Just throw one of them $20 bills or $25.
$25 is all we're asking. Well, it's not a whole lot of money with the clan that we have.
Actually, we're looking for $50 total.
That's right.
We're just breaking it up, offering you to do 25 at 2 different times, but really, we need a total of $50 from the people who we're asking to donate, which is you.
So all we need is $50. If you want to send more than 50, that is fine. That's on you. Nobody asking for that, but that's fine. That helps. But all we need is what we're asking for. And it's not for us. It's for all. It's not for me or Doug or Daniel. It's for all of us. It's for the fellowship.
That's,
So we
that's
get together so we can know our damn family. You know, I got kids. I got kids who have. I got kids the same age as some of my cousins' kids, and our children don't know each other, y'all.
This is true.
Yeah,
And we can have another fucking generation running up on somebody like it happened with one of our cousins and one of our female cousins on a couple of occasions. We can't have people running up on family, you know, because they appeal to the eye. We got to get to know each other, and that's why we're doing this.
Yeah. So the other thing that's important too, that sure there are people that could do more than $50, but the way the condition that this family is in, say for instance, to raise $500, sure maybe one person could do that, but we would be a lot better off if 10 people gave $50. We got to start learning how to lift up objects in unison. You know what I'm saying? And it's more important that 10 people get $50 to get 500 than one person doing 500. You know, that's
Exactly.
important too, man. But that's important.
Facts.
Yeah. So, I don't know what we need to do, tap dance or whatever, turn cartwheels or whatnot. But we need to get some participation going so that we can get this get a lot closer to our goal than we are right now.
They're most definitely making my job easy. I don't even have to count.
Yeah. So other than that, what else do we have on the agenda, guys? That's pretty much it.
That's pretty much it. You know, you guys
Yeah.
can give you should probably give our individual impressions of the facility. You know, I gave what I thought.
Yeah. I never did have a problem with it, but since I was in St. Louis this past week, I did want to go there personally and lay my eyes on it in 2018. And I approve of it. I'm okay with it. I think that the space that's allocated for us is decent and it's going to contain us well, I believe. And then that indoor-outdoor pool where we got the run of, you know, the kids will have the run of both pools. That's really cool too. So I think everything that we saw and that we planned there can come off well. I don't anybody's how to make about being in O'Fallon Park or whatever. I challenge you to really back that up because we went down there, we felt comfortable, you know, and so ain't nothing but a bunch of black people down there. I mean, if you can take black people, then
Yeah. I mean, we all three went and sat in the park and relaxed for a while. Like plenty of people in the park. Nobody gave a hell about us being there. You know. So
that's right.
all that scary shit, I don't understand it.
And the ones that scared got guns anyway. So I mean, you can't really fix that much fear. If your own gun don't, you know, not that you feel, but if you just carry one and you feel the need or whatever, that's fine. But I doubt very seriously that would jump off unless, you know, you was trying to stop another white boy shooter or something. But other than that, I don't see any occasion to need that or feel like that's necessary. And I don't think white boys will be in that area.
Not the kind you need to be worried about. That's for sure.
Yeah, the only white folks we expected down there is the one that's in the family, right?
Right.
Other than that, the likelihood of a shooter is little. So I think we need to just stay focused on getting this food money up And you know, let's not be a sorry gang of people. I mean, we can.
Hey, I keep getting the little cup up in the corner. Is people going there? Can somebody check? Can somebody at the computer they can go in there and check? I don't want to leave out and be stuck in another. You said what, Dan?
I don't understand what you're saying.
The little cup from the other meeting spot that we used to meet at.
Oh, the house party.
Yeah.
Let's check our phones and see if we can find somebody there.
Summer's there.
Summer ain't coming and I know it.
Huh?
Summer ain't. Has she ever come to any of these? She ain't concerned with this. I mean, I'm not saying it like that, but I'm saying she's not.
Hey, we need her to donate still.
We do need her to donate, but I'm saying we don't have to bother her with coming to the meeting because I don't understand how her time works anyway. Somebody. So what'd you do? You just donated another $25?
Yeah.
Okay. Sorry to snitch on you. I just got the notice.
Hey, I can't talk about everybody else if I ain't all the way finished. Let me go and get done now.
Yeah.
Now I'm gonna talk about motherfuckers. Nah, let me stop.
Yeah.
Hey, Darren, do it again. Do the. We need the money for the fucking food. Do that because you was froze.
Man, shit. I gotta be feeling.
Man, well, build up to it again. Give us that one more time before we leave.
I'm on house party. I don't see anybody to invite.
Okay. I was just wondering because I kept on seeing that cup pop up. I wasn't sure.
It might have been telling you somebody was online or something.
I think it was Summer.
Yeah.
I pulled it down now and just say you was in there. So.
Oh, and I had just
maybe they in and out. You have Dominique email address?
I don't.
But
look at the are you able to see the screen? Let's see. There's a button down there called invite, but I could type it because you might be on the phone. Tell me the email address of somebody that I need to send this to.
From where? Our house party?
Huh?
From where?
From Ring Central.
Do it give you an option to just do their telephone number? Or?
No.
So it's all about email address.
Yeah.
So we need people email address.
Yep. I'm doing Summer, Morgan. Who else I can think of? I'm trying to harass people about this money.
Anybody got Carla's email address?
Yeah. Darren gave it to me a little while ago. I sent her this already.
Okay.
She was on that same list that got it when you got yours.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, I found a way to send an invite from this platform through Facebook Messenger to the inbox.
Oh, from Ring Central?
Yes.
How in the fuck?
Click invite.
Yeah, I did that.
And if Messenger is in your platform, it should be right there. Don't worry, though. I got it.
Okay, so then I don't need to send this then.
No. Who all were you sending it to?
I had just put Summer and Morgan in there.
All right, let me find them.
We need to.
So are you all admin or something? Because I don't see any of that invite. I don't see.
I don't know. I just found the invite button and clicked.
Yeah, if you hover down by the bottom, BZ, under the screen, you can see invite, manage participants, share screen, chat. Can you hover? Are you on a phone or a computer?
That's probably the reason.
Huh?
I'm on the phone. That's probably the reason.
Yeah. Turn your phone sideways and see.
All right, I just sent it to Morgan and Summer. We'll see what happens.
Through Facebook Messenger, huh?
Yep. So this is what I did. Let me close that. So at the very bottom, where it says more, you have that menu at the bottom.
Hey, bro. Yeah, I don't have it. It's not on the phone.
Click.
Go ahead,
You
my bad.
don't click more. You click participants,
Right.
and then it'll slide to the right. Then you click invite, and it gives you a number of ways to invite people.
Yeah, what?
That's the more. No, you lost me there. Let me see.
Oh well, don't worry, I got it. I just sent it out.
Now you know Doug gonna worry until he get it. He got to know how to do it. And Doug think you got one up on him right now. Fuck that. Now I'm a computer technology whiz. I have to learn. I have to know. That's Doogie House over there. Boy, you tripping?
No, he ain't that guy.
Man, that's Doogie House over there.
I thought that was neat.
You did think that was you?
I thought it was neat that you
Oh,
could.
neat.
Yeah.
Oh.
So naturally, I'm curious as to how, of course.
So yeah, people, we need to get this money in, or we're gonna be hungry at the family reunion.
Yeah.
I'm gonna order chicken for the old heads though. If y'all want to bullshit, the older people gonna have to eat, man. y'all might want to come full if y'all don't plan on putting no money in on this food, man. For real. Come full. Make sure you eat before you come. No weed in the parks, because you're going to get hungry. You're going to get the munch. Ain't old Uncle TJ. Ain't Val. Ain't Debbie. That's too many for me to name. Somebody help me. Anyway, they going to get some chicken if I got to go to the store and buy it myself. With family fries, too.
Well,
Doug, bring the brownies.
yeah, I'll bring the brownies. No, I was just sitting there wondering what is it going to take to motivate our people to come out of these comas, take action.
I don't know, but they better do it. Get to it. And Kathy done went hard already, boy. She said, I'm gonna make sure I donate.
Yeah, we had to give love to Antonetti for her support.
Indeed.
Yeah, her card melted. There ain't nobody else swiped in.
She has
I'm saying other.
definitely stepped forward and supported us. So you got that list of names over there, Darren, that we said we were gonna start calling out if we had to. Morgan Webb.
One more time. You broke up.
I said, do you have that list of people that we said we were gonna call out if they had donated money?
Nope, I don't have it compiled. but that wouldn't be difficult to do.
Well, that must have been Beasley that showed it to me. I know there's Morgan Webb on there. There's Summer Brown.
I ain't got it.
There's Dominique on there. No, I'm just making this up as I go along. Y'all was
Oh, yeah. Oh, them people.
play with me. Yeah. Big names who got
yeah.
sprawled in blood in the basement on the wall.
Oh, you talking about that?
Didn't give. Yeah, them.
Dwayne.
Oh, yeah. What's yours say over there, Darren? Can you see yours now?
What am I looking for?
Dwayne Duran.
I sent it to Dwayne Duran. Let me see if I can find Duran.
He's still sleeping, cuz. Gooch, Marco.
Already in.
Crystal,
What's little baby? Crystal, yeah. Crystal.
Aisha.
Charlotte. Isha. I'm sure Isha come with Dominique, though, but same difference.
Little Brandy.
Brandy, most definitely. Ernest. Yeah. I need to call him because he probably clueless right now, but I know he's
Cameron and Dylan.
Yeah. Cameron, Dylan. Bugsy. Yeah. Yeah.
I'll get 50 from Frederick.
Hey, he coming?
Yeah, I told him and Noah to be ready, and my daughter.
Taylor. She
Yeah.
grown.
Yeah, she is. Do we even have a number on her?
On who?
Hey, Taylor, we need to start writing these names down. It's serious business, man.
What you need?
Those names we yelling out, but you recording it, so we go back.
Yeah, she's in the app too.
Yeah.
What it needs to be is we need to have it in the app where, and I could change this, but I kind of like need people to kind of say, okay, where like when you go to Uncle TJ's page and you drill down into him, you can get to a point where it has a picture of him on a motorcycle, his email address, and his phone number where you can just tap it and just reach out to that person. Make the call just from there. I think like the situation here, Taylor, I know she's in the app, but if her phone number's in there, we could just one touch reach out instantly. We probably ought to put that in there.
Oh, stupid, man. Step on.
Okay, so we didn't get any more takers on the invite, right?
Somebody came.
All right. Well, seems like we don't really have any team players that's down for the tag.
I mean, it's on us to push.
Yeah. Well, I mean, think about it is we're gonna establish this even if it's the skeleton crew.
Facts.
The loss will be on those who didn't come more than us having to say we failed to do it all.
Facts.
So perhaps until people start donating, we'll just go ahead and take care of our event and worry about the people that are participating in.
Yeah, that makes sense.
We can't stall right here. We have to
We
go,
just gotta keep pushing. We
yeah,
gotta keep.
go ahead with the planning. And basically, we can't see some kind of way if people didn't care enough to put something toward what we eat that day.
Right.
And so we'll end up just taking all that money and giving it to various merchants all over town. Everybody trying to feed themselves instead of acting as a collective body. But that's not going to stop what we have to do. What we have to do this year.
Facts.
Oh, boy.
So, have we decided on the topics for the we're going to be covered while we're on the inside, Darren?
You said what now?
Have we decided on the order of events as far as the topics we're going to cover and how much time we're going to allot?
No, that was so Isha and Brandy was on that in terms of organizing the slots and times based on the performances. So what we could do is lock in 20. Let's see, we got 3 hours to deal with, right?
I believe 4, but maybe, yeah, I think we got 4.
4 hours. Okay. So we're going to have how many different speeches? 4 of them. We got what you guys going to do about the family, about the group economics. We got Summer's friend doing the insurance thing, right?
The investment thing, yeah.
So we got the family circle we're going to talk about, and then lead up to that with the where it all began out in Chesterfield. And there was one other thing. So there's 4 different topics that we could allot, say, 20 minutes each for.
Right.
And then in between each of those, we can allot 10 to 15 minutes for performances. You know, where they go groups at a time, 3, 4, 5 minutes at a time. And that might be way too much time, you know, but let's just have that as a outline for now, and then we can pare it down as we get
No, but
closer.
actually, it sounds like a lot, and it's kind of a lot, but maybe we could just limit the kids to 3.5 minutes and run.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, I was just giving a number out because we don't know how many groups
Yeah, he
we're
said
gonna
3,
have.
4, 5.
No,
He
what
said
I'm
3,
saying
4,
is-
5 minutes, but I think 3 minutes will probably do it.
Huh?
I said he did say 3, 4, 5 minutes. I think that most performances are going to be over in 3.5 minutes anyway. So
Yeah, somebody to catch fire, you know, you can expect somebody to catch fire and go a little long, but for the most part, 3 minutes should be fine. You know, so if we can build in that time that to cover for any overages, we'll be good.
and I think the speeches probably won't take 20 minutes, all of them. You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
we'll have that time. We'll have that time also. So
Yeah.
I mean, we don't want to go too deep because we want them to be able to use the facility.
Oh, and we also did want to talk about family business. That was the 4th thing, the family business owners, and acknowledge them, and so the people can know who does what.
Right.
Yeah. Yeah. But Beasley, I was thinking we might have some back and forth or question and answer part on the
Yeah. Yeah.
So, you know, you're dropping ideas, and you want to have the opportunity to respond to something, so you can, you know what I'm saying. So that
Right.
could actually just do the Q.
Run into the 20 minutes.
Hmm?
I said it could actually run into the 20 minutes and or over.
Right.
So yeah.
Because that's really one of the main things that we're wanting to talk about. Because we should be talking about it. We should be talking about it. You know, this generation is a larger enough body of people that should be like one of our main topics of discussion. Like, what's the point in having a big team if you ain't doing no team stuff?
Right.
Right.
We take what's a benefit and don't even benefit from it because we're lazy or can't quite break the ice on this coma we've been in as a family. Because I mean, I was talking earlier about how it's like if you think about it. Tell me if you see this differently, Darren. But if you think about it, the 70s and 80s were relatively good for the family, and the 90s washed us almost away, and we're trying to recover from it because the 90s is when we started experiencing a bunch of death and divorce, separation, people starting to go off into different parts of the world, chasing their lives. I think you went to the military.
In my opinion, and as I see it, Doug, it was the death. The first major blow was the loss of Granny. When we lost our grandmother, that kind of sent the family into a tailspin. And just a few years later, the heir apparent, my dad, died. And from that point, there's been fractures and cults and bands and gangs and clans, but not really family except for when somebody died.
Right. And really, we're dealing now with children who are grown, but never
cycle in that time frame.
Say that again.
Children who are now grown from that same time frame, starting with the death of grandma.
Exactly. And so there's so much about the family that they've just never seen.
Mm-hmm.
They've just never seen. Like, I can't say that I'm unaffected by the experiences we had. Like for instance, you could be down at grandma's house or out in the yard because the grown folks in the kitchen or something, and you just out in the yard or whatever, and you look up and see Uncle Joe coming with all his kids in that big old Cadillac or whatever. You were happy to see your folks coming is what I'm saying.
Yeah.
They fell in bit by bit. Here come Uncle Shelby. Here comes this one. And if you weren't alive at that time, you just don't. That's just not part of your frame of reference.
And see, I remember, Doug, when we was all little on Dillon doing that same shit. In that little bitty ass apartment. It'd be 9,000 kids, man. In that little bitty apartment.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know if you've seen that picture on Facebook. I wish we had thought of it to have here now to put on the screen. But that Facebook picture with...
That's exactly... I think that was out at Aunt May's house when she was with David.
Okay.
And Jennings.
Okay, yeah.
I remember that. It was either there or it was at Barbara and Joe's house.
I think it was at Barbara and Joe's house in U City, I think.
Yeah, in U City on Midland. Yeah. It was one of those two places.
Yeah.
I remember that. Because shortly after that, me and my sister stopped coming around because our parents had split.
And then you got to take them.
My parents split, and my mother remarried, and we moved away from the city, and that was a game changer for us in terms of being around the Brown side.
And that's what I'm saying. That it wasn't just death; divorce ravaged us too, and displaced us from each other. So, the kids that we have today don't understand what we're doing, because really we're just trying to preserve the memory of knowing who we were and how we're connected, and that we should still be like that. But they've never seen it. They don't even know what that looks like.
Right.
But they need to know what it looks like, whether they realize it or not. They need to know what that looks like.
Right.
Because they're going to outnumber us as we've outnumbered our parents. And for for that big of a body of people to be family and not be connected and using their power is a waste.
Yep.
It's a waste. The people that come behind us will have to ask the question, well, what was wrong with them? Were they just ignorant or uneducated, or did they?
Well, that ain't gonna be the question.
Were they all in wheelchairs? I mean, they're gonna wonder what prevented us from doing what we needed to do to build a base of power for them. Then the other thing too, another benefit of us dealing with each other, almost any you might have as a young person in this family, there's somebody in the family you can talk to about it.
Say that again, you broke up.
I said no matter what your interest may be as a young person in this family, 9 times out of 10, there's somebody in the family that you can ask about that thing.
No shit. No shit.
I mean, we got
so many resources.
A lot of knowledgeable people in the family. So we really are shooting ourselves in the foot by failing to unite ourselves and become more powerful. Especially
I'll say this. While this portion of it isn't coming together the way we forethought it, we're going to have the family reunion regardless. It's going down regardless. Like you said, if it's just a skeleton crew, then it's just a skeleton crew. But the next time around, they'll say, well, I missed out in 18. I ain't missing out this time. You know, when you see the pictures and all the fun that we had and everything, you know.
Yeah, because that formation that I talked about, we're going to do that too, regardless of how many people are there, because it's going to make a statement either way. If you and we have a big, beautiful circle and everybody can see it, that's going to have an impact. And if you don't come, we have to show this skeleton crew. That's also your statement too about the family. There's a statement either way.
Either way.
Either way. You know what we forgot, I think, and did we include time to play softball, or did we ever come up with a sport that we was gonna play against the younger generation?
We didn't, but we talked about it. We didn't. I mean, it could be. So I mean, it's enough field out there for almost any kind of sport we want to put together. You know, it's enough park where the pavilion is, and we should have ample shade in the afternoon.
And if all else fails, the inside have a basketball court.
Word.
A lot of the people in our family fuck with basketball, so
nothing else.
I personally don't care about it, but I don't mind getting out there and being somebody, you know, pass the ball to me, guy. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But it give us an opportunity to, you know what I'm saying, be inside. You know, we talking August. It's gonna be hot. And we're going to be outside talking about running. I'm going to probably be the one that hit the ball and get one of them kids to come back in out the field and tell them to run for me. So
we're gonna do it like the over 30 softball league. You hit the ball far enough to be a home run, you run to first base, and it's a home run.
Oh, okay. Now we're talking. Sounds fine with me. That sounds better.
That's great.
But yeah, so I mean, like I said, we do have the basketball court that we can look at, you know, if need be. You know, Uncle Shelby play basketball, Dominique, everybody, you know, mostly everybody don't mind getting on the court, throwing the ball around. So we can use our time inside wisely.
Yeah, I was pleased. I was very pleased with that walkthrough that we got.
Yeah.
I was pleased with that.
Yeah, Miss Bernice wasn't no joke, was she?
What was her name? That was her name?
I don't know. Dolores. I called her Bernice, but fuck, I don't remember.
I can't remember her name, but she's like, I don't play now. Came right back downstairs and got right on that little kid head that she was talking about on the way up the elevator. Then she wasn't playing. Come here. Let me talk to you right now, little girl.
In our communities growing up, it was always one of them ladies. Always.
And that should stay being one, you know.
Because so we had one budding in the family. I don't know if she's still there, but Maria is that motherfucker.
Yeah.
I remember she used to walk in the room and set the shit off, man, when there was a lot of little kids around.
Right.
It's gonna rain, so we're just gonna scalp.
Yeah. So I guess so we're gonna have to maybe we gotta do a telemarketing campaign, guys.
I'm with it.
That's what Marco was saying from the jump.
I'm with it. Yeah, he'll be vilified. He'll be vindicated, not vilified, vindicated for this one.
Yeah.
Yeah. I told you niggas. I told you motherfuckers.
But don't forget, Darren, he did say get him the names and he'll do the calling. So, so don't forget that now.
Word.
Yeah, get his ass the names and numbers. Let him go and get on the phone.
Word.
You know he'll be trying to delegate that shit.
Oh yeah, well he ain't delegating that shit to me.
Well, no, that's your job. That's your job, Darren. You do the delegating and then and let Goose do all the phone calls. He ain't gonna delegate that. He already said he wanted to do it. So
right.
There you go.
Right.
He can delegate it to Taylor and little Blake if he wants to.
Well, you know he'll do that.
Blake will be all right.
Look, I'm gonna work back channels. I'll stick Crystal on him.
Right.
He can listen to me.
We should probably take a list of say 20 people and just split it up amongst ourselves, man.
Yeah. Well, that's fine. That's like I said. That's what he was saying before. Split the names, but he said he don't mind making calls and keep calling. That's what he said. Non-stop calling. So we'll most definitely get with Cuz on this.
I got the perfect way. Okay, I'll talk to him.
And you know my words, Cuz. You know my words. Well, you ain't doing nothing. Why don't you do that real quick since you ain't doing nothing? You at your computer done? Hey, do me a favor. Oh, shit. I'm at work. Hey, look, man, take my card number and try this real quick. Be like, man, hold up, man. Shit, I'm at my computer, but I'm working.
Right? So, I guess that's all the big and we can do in one Sunday. We're up on an hour here. We've done I think I need to take our group back private.
Take our group back private? What you mean?
The Facebook group. I had changed the settings because you was telling me you couldn't see Granddaddy's picture. Or you couldn't share it or something. Remember that?
I don't remember. I know I tried to share something out of there. What was it? Something. But yeah, I mean, if is other people coming in or something?
No, it's just that like this recording, I'd like to just drop it in the Facebook group. But it doesn't need to be seen by the public, so I need to change the settings on the group, the privacy settings.
Yeah.
private.
Well, yeah.
So that,
Well, yeah.
huh?
Yeah, you can do that. Yeah, the people that's in the group need to be in the group, you know.
Right. But
If I need to, you know, if somebody needs to share something, they can just get it from the person that uploaded. You know, send that shit send it directly to me. I need to, you know, share something. So
yeah, but these kind of discussions, like I was just thinking when I end this meeting and I download the recording, I could just throw it in the Facebook group if it was private.
right. Well, let's go that route.
All right.
Well, all right, y'all. Who gonna adjourn this meeting?
I adjourn it. The meeting's over. See y'all later.
Man, you gotta say meeting adjourned, dude.
Meeting's adjourned, dude.
Yeah.